What's up guys, I'm Vocal Strike and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IX. Last time, we have gotten Choco the Chocobo, our faithful steed, throughout our adventure. And, played some Chocobo Hot and Cold. And gotten a lot of Chocographs and a Chocograph piece. So I neglected to mention the 9 Chocographs that you can get on a first visit to Chocobo's forest, and so the amount of Chocographs that are available at this point are 9 Chocographs and 1 piece. We already had the pieces you saw in last episode, but the 9 Chocographs that you can get, and these are all the same, no matter what, it's just what order you get them is random, is Streamside, Between Mountains, Uncultivated Land, Healing Shore, Abandoned Beach, Cold Field, Faraway Lagoon, Bird's Eye Lagoon, Small Beach, and I believe that's it. Yeah. So those are the 9 that you can get right now. So if you have these 9, you have gotten every single Chocograph you can get at this point in the game. But this time, we're heading to Gizamaluke's Grotto and work our way towards Burmecia. Gizamaluke's Grotto. No. Come on, get up. Damn it. Say something. Oh man. The Black Mages. Who are they? It's okay. You didn't do anything. Vivi. Aren't they your... The king might be in danger. Come on. I sure hope Dagger didn't come here. Let's go. How much are you willing to bet that Quina literally has no idea what the hell is going on? They're just along for the ride. So we enter Gizamaluke's Grotto, and we see this door. We try to push it open, and it won't even budge. So this is gonna be the main kind of gimmick of this little dungeon. Hey, are you alright? Black Mages couldn't do anything. We're here to help. We're on our way to Burmecia. I'm done for. Take this bell and go to Burmecia. The Black Mages took our bells. The king's in palace. Please protect. Hey! I'll protect him. Don't worry. Recede Gizamaluke Bell. Yeah. Yeah, he's very dead. So these bells are gonna how we progress through this dungeon. Gizamaluke Bell. Cherish this moment, for happiness is elusive. Warning on the bell. So now we ring the bell in front of this door. The bell in your hand and the doorbell are ringing. The bell in your hand shattered. The door opens, but the Gizamaluke bell will break. Which means we have to get another one. Kill. 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 Ah. Who is that? That I don't know. I know I have seen him somewhere before. Somewhere before? I have not seen him. I know. I guess it is not important. Let's kill him. Yes, kill him, shall we? And Zorn and Thorn don't remember us. So they sick their black mages on us. So, new enemy. Type A's. So as you can guess, these are basically models of the different black mages. They can cast basically level 1 spells. They're not, other than that, they're not really all that hard. I don't believe you can eat them either, so they don't have any blue spells. Okay, pointed that out. So, it was very much missed, seeing as how it didn't focus on Vivi at all. You kind of see that everybody is doing their victory poses after battle, except Vivi. This is not a bug. This is not a bug at all. This is actually by design. The reason, if a party member is not doing their victory poses at the end of a fight, it means that they're currently kind of going through, I guess, character development in lack of a better term, or they're going through some sort of struggle. In Vivi's case, he's kind of struggling with his, I guess, his own existence. Savage monsters they are! Run away! Vivi's kind of struggling with his own, I guess, like his own existence, because he's never felt like he belonged anywhere. He's always been, he's always kind of been alone aside from his grandfather, who we did learn was a Q tribe. And then he finds out that, oh, these black mages look like me and they're being mass produced and used for weapons. They're completely emotionless. Kill. So now he's kind of struggling with things in his own way. Which is fair. He's kind of struggling with his own existence. He's kind of struggling like, hey, I've actually found my own people, and it turns out that they're nothing but tools of war. They're just weapons. They're not even aware of what they're doing. They're basically machines. They're basically robots. Ow. Let's just attack this one. Yeah, because I figured. And that black mage was dropped a Gizamaluke bell. So we have a Gizamaluke bell and only one bell and 3 doors. If we don't open these things a certain way, we actually miss out on some treasure. So, for starters, we're going to use this bell on this door. The bell in your hand and the doorbell are ringing. The bell in your hand shattered. We're going to want to come around here. We could talk to him. Take this bell. We get another Gizamaluke bell. Please, protect Burmecia. Oh, new enemy, skeleton. So, another undead enemy. We don't have any cure spells, so... Now with that said... Oh no. Well, Zidane's not getting any experience. Oh. There we go. And I believe over here in this corner, there is a bronze vest. If you honestly just try to beeline it, you miss out on this treasure. Like, just go towards the end, you actually miss out on this. Bronze Vest is better equipment and it actually teaches Zidane another ability, Jelly, which is one of those abilities that protects from statuses, but it's a status that we don't have to really worry about just yet. Here it is. Prevents petrify and gradual petrify. This is actually kind of nice, and this is recommended to equip if you know you're going into an area where petrification is going to be a problem. Because, like with Sleep and Stop, like with Sleep, Stop, and KO, if your party becomes petrified, it is considered a game over. Yeah, let's stop everybody off. So this one, we want to go to we're going to want to use the bell on this right door. If we want to use every bell and open every door, we have to do it this way. The bell in your hand and the doorbell are ringing. The bell in your hand shattered. So, to get these items, you don't necessarily need to open that right door, but again, if you want to open every door, you're doing it this way. We get some mithril gloves, which I believe can be equipped to Freya. Yes, and it teaches her Bug Killer. Speaking of which, we probably want to equip Undead Killer to Freya, seeing as how there are skeletons here. And I think about it, we don't really have to worry about these either. So we can just equip level up to her. Yeah, sure, why not? This isn't Final Fantasy VIII. So now we want to go around. And we get a mage's hat. If I recall correctly, I think mage's hats is just... Oh no, they can be equipped to non-mages. But we want to give this to Vivi because it teaches him a new black spell. Slow. I keep calling them active abilities when they're action abilities. So let's take a look at Slow. We're going to be using this one a lot. Slows down ATB gauge. So any enemy afflicted with Slow will move, well, less. Like the party, the enemies also use the ATB system. They have their own ATB gauge. Slow will make sure that they can't, that ATB gauge is slowed down. How fast the ATB gauge, how fast the ATB gauge goes up, I believe, is dependent on your speed. Oh. Oh god! It's a Lamia. Okay, so you can learn a blue spell from this. I believe it's level 3 Deathless. But I don't recommend trying to get it with this one. Oh, because of that. So I'm gonna immediately try and cast Slow on this thing. So, Lamias can be a bit of a pain if you let this go on. Because not only can they inflict charm on your party members, but they also... They can also do that, which increases their attack power, and that stacks. At least the Entice has a chance of missing, I believe. I wonder, can we inflict this thing with heat? Because if we can, that'd be great. Damn. Two of us have... Now with that said... Ow! Let me try... I want to see if Remedy can cure this. Well, it doesn't matter now! So we just wasted a remedy. You can get level 3 Deathless from this enemy. They can also cure themselves. I don't recommend it. It's honestly better to just get it off of the carved spiders. Okay, here's a chance to try to see if... Never mind. I say charm. There really is no charm status in this game. Entice just makes me think of charm. What it actually does is that it causes confusion. So now we want to go all the way back to where we got the first bell. And we want to check the soldier's body. Sorry about that. And we get another Gizamaluke bell. He has nothing else, I believe. I don't think he's carried anything else. But we will offer a silent prayer. The dead should be respected. Even if you don't know them, disrespecting the dead is kind of really messed up. There we go. So now we want to ring this door. This door will take us to where we were before. However, we have to specifically go through this door in order to progress. Because if we go through this door specifically, we get this scene. You will not get this scene if you went through the right door that we went to the first time. Darling, can you hear me? Darling, please say something. I didn't expect to see a Moogle here. What's wrong? My husband, he's inside this bell. He's trapped, Kupo. You poor thing. We just held our wedding here. Then some scary clowns attacked us. I was so scared, Kupo! This bell's huge. I don't know if we can lift it. No, please! Huh? Hello. Oh, wait! Yeah, it's you! I know you. Hey. You have coconut? Yeah. I got one in Limblum. Really? Can I have it? Yes. Kupo! Thank you. Darling, I have yummy coconut. Kupo! Darling! Kupo! I love coconuts. Darling, where are you going? Thank you. Darling! What a crazy couple. Open the chest and we get a Gizamaluke bell for the trouble. So, yeah. Apparently it's amazing whenever you... Apparently if a Moogle really loves coconuts, they get... They get like some sort of like feat of strength or something. So now we want to open this door. The Gizamaluke bell that we currently have will not open the other one. And inside we see the married couple. We can climb this vine. It's dangerous outside Kupo. And that is another exit. That is an exit out of Gizamaluke's Grotto. Do not do this yet. Up there is back to the world map, but it's in an area that we are not ready for. The enemies there are going to straight up kill you. No ifs, ands, or buts. They're just gonna completely annihilate you. Thanks again. Now we can go on our honeymoon. So now, we can tent and save as needed, and we also get access to the magnet. There's a letter from Mudan. It's probably a letter of congratulations on her marriage. Let's read it, Kupo. This year's Festival of the Hunt was so exciting, Kupo. The highest score was 165 points. A woman named Freya won the title. Last year's winner, Belna, only got 110 points. Oh, it was so much fun. It was a congratulation letter, but it was fun. But it was fun to read, Kupo. Check Magnet again. We are going to go ahead and tent. And we are going to save just in case. Let's save, Kupo. I love Kupo nuts. Do you like Kupo nuts? Yes. So we want a Tatamaguta. I like you. I want more Kupo nuts. So, he's going to be tied to another side quest. From now on, whenever we deliver certain letters, we'll be rewarded a Kupo nut. Whenever we get a Kupo nut, we want to return to Maguta here and give him the Kupo nut, which in turn he'll give us an item. I believe how it works, and I'm going to try to explain it as best I can, is that the first item you get on the 4 discs, on each of the 4 discs, is the same thing no matter what. After that, it is a random item, and it could be something like a tent, a phoenix down, a potion, other healing items, etc. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and fully top off. Sometimes it's worth it, sometimes it's not. However, we want to make sure that we do this because Kupo nuts are considered key items. And with the exception of the chocograph pieces, you can't have more than one of that key item. So if you deliver a letter that would give you a Kupo nut, and you already have a Kupo nut in your inventory that you didn't deliver to Maguta, you missed out on that Kupo nut, and you cannot get that back. So now we want to try and leave. Kupo! Wait! Kupo! Kupo! Take this, Kupo! We receive the Holy Bell. Give me Kupo nuts again, okay, Kupo? I'm Kupo for Kupo nuts. They could not resist making that reference. How much are you willing to bet that the Japanese version doesn't even say this? Because this is very much a... This is very much a reference to the Cocoa Puffs commercials that were airing back in the day. I'm not even sure if they even still say that actual line, because in the ads, the mascot of the Cocoa Puffs cereal, the bird, I forget what his name, he says, like, basically all the time, I am cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So, of course, the Moogle will say, I am Kupo for Kupo nuts, before we actually open this door. Let's take a look at the description of the Holy Bell. The angel is ready to fly. Follow your heart and fly away. Message on the bell. So, the Holy Bell is needed to open this door. A standard Gizamaluke bell will not open the door. And in doing so, the bell will shatter. And now we go in. Are you alright? Rhea, please be careful. Master Gizamaluke has gone mad. He's being controlled by some strange clowns. Time for a boss fight against Gizamaluke. Now, Gizamaluke is the master of this grotto. Kind of like a protector or a guardian. And I guess normally he's not aggressive towards the Burmecians, at least. But the mages has done something to make him aggressive. Damn it. Now, this guy, of course, has some steals. Steals that we very much want, and he also has a semi-rare item. Okay, there we go. So, that is the thing with tents, is that while yes, tents does fully heal you in battle, it has a chance of inflicting darkness, silence, and poison on a target. Okay, this is good. Damn it. So you're gonna want to do this. This is basically our most reliable means right now to inflict darkness and darkness and silence. Otherwise, this boss is actually fairly challenging because it knows water spells. Its crash can actually hit pretty hard. It will counter magic with silence of its own, and you can't do anything about that counter, by the way. Okay, we got the mage's hat, so we got the common and uncommon. Now we need the semi-rare. And that semi-rare item is going to be a bit more time consuming to get, depending on our luck, because while yes we do have Bandit, which guarantees that the steal hits, it does not guarantee that we actually get something out of it. Unless it's a common item. And that semi-rare steal is an ice staff, which we can give, which BB will very much like to have. Damn it. It should also note that slow does wear off after a certain number of turns. Ah, there we go. Now we can kick this guy's ass. And this thing is weak to lightning. Darkness and silence will stay on permanently until it is cured. slow war officer, we're gonna be hitting that thing with slow again. Ah, Queena's trance, which honestly is kind of horrifying. Look at that face. It's like that they're looking at you with very much evil intent. So while Quina is trance, their eat command changes to the cook command. It works the same way as eat, except eat will only kill the enemy if it is and there's the silence. Except eat will only eat an enemy if it's like at a quarter of its max HP. Cook will eat the enemy and learn the blue spell if the enemy is at half HP or lower. So it actually makes getting blue spells a little bit easier. Other than that, Quina just gets the typical 1.5 times attack boost that everybody else gets. You kind of also saw how where it missed, Quina did not do like a dodge animation like in all other times. There is kind of a design reason for that. If an attack misses and darkness was not the cause of it, then they will do a dodging animation. If a dodging animation if a dodge animation wasn't triggered, then that means it missed due to darkness, which means they didn't even need to move to get out of the way of the attack. But with that, Gizamaluke is now dead. Or at least pacified. What happened to Master Gizamaluke? We must hurry. His Majesty is in danger. Meanwhile, Grand Citadel, South Gate. Once we cross this gate, we are in Alexandrian territory. Hold it right there. What's the purpose of your visit? I heard workers were needed to fix Southgate. I brought my belongings so that I might live and work here. That's great. They've been working on the gate non-stop since the accident, but it's still broken. I need to check your bag. Rules and regulations, you know. Would you step back? There, that's good. Sorry, just doing our job. So, where are you from? Blast, I must do something. The police are searching for a girl and a middle-aged man. Did you see a pair like that on your way here? This knot is really tight. The girl supposedly looks exactly like Princess Garnick, the most beautiful princess ever to grace Alexandria Castle. I got it now. But you know how Queen Braun looks. It's hard to believe that she'd have such a beautiful daughter. Yeah, really. What is this? What is that? What are those rotten things? Are they poison? Rotten? I'm not carrying anything that's rotting. Oh, it's your least favorite food. The Lindblom delicacy, Gasol pickles. can't believe how many you brought with you. They're my favorite. I cannot start my day without them. Yeah, sure. People who like them all say that. You can go now. Thank you. Steiner's real lucky that there was a guard here that just doesn't like pickles. The Gasol pickles. Good day. We're inside the gate. Princess, you've done it again. I must find a spot where I won't be seen. The alley looks acceptable, but a girl and a man are in the way. But I'm thinking that next time on Final Fantasy IX, we see what Steiner and Dagger are up to. It's very clear that they're not at Gizamaluke's Grotto. Thanks so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. I can stay up to date on all my videos. And please do consider supporting me on Patreon, Pixit Fanbox, and Subscribestar. It really does help me out. You'll be supporting me in the channel, and I'll be able to make more content, and hopefully better content, for you guys. Links are down in the description as always, and I will see you all next time. Bye.